Hey everybody, today I want to talk about the sexual harassment claims that have been recently thrown out against Mario Batali in America, a very famous American chef, really well known for Italian cookery. New York City publication called Eater in the last 2 weeks sent out a report of 4 separate people alleging sexual misconduct against Mario Batali, all of which generally seem to be around the touching, groping and generally being quite creepy. Now apparently this isn't something that people didn't know about, which I think we can all agree seems to be a part of the whole idea of what the Me Too movement is bringing out, essentially, is that all of these things have been happening for years. Nobody said anything about it because they're afraid for their jobs, and now we're getting to hear everything that goes on, and sometimes now taking into account the Harvey Weinstein effect, big names are being brought up in the media in order to answer for their crimes, quite rightly. Basically, Mario Batali took some indefinite leave from his own company, B&B, in order to go away, have a think about the situation, etc, etc, etc. ABC also contacted him and suspended him from The Chew, which is a daily show that goes out in America, quite rightly, whilst they checked out the allegations to make sure that everything was kosher and everything was correct. So Batali then agreed that his behaviour was incorrect and sent out an apology to the world, advising everybody about all of his bad behaviour and why it wasn't correct, blah blah blah. The usual kind of apology that you would expect to get from a publicist. However, having not learnt anything from the Kevin Spacey debacle, it also included a recipe for cinnamon buns, so at least if you like cinnamon buns, hey, there's a new recipe for you, but not one I'll be going for given how stupid it is to put it with an apology for sexual harassment claims. Okay, so with all of that being said, this is my view on the whole thing. I think that we're going to see many more of these. It hasn't made it to the UK yet, which I'm surprised about. Likely will make it to the UK. We'll start to see some high profile chefs coming off the back of it. The main thing that I want to get across here is professionalism is key, right? We should be able to have a fully working relationship with someone without the need to have to go to these lengths of paw-pawing and creepiness and trying to get out with them, as we would say here in Northern Ireland. We're here to do a job. We come in every day, we do the job, we do it as professionally as we can and as decently as we can, creating good professional relationships with people. That's how you stop things like this from happening. What you do in your own personal time is your own business, but I would suggest some form of calm and some form of understanding that the kinds of things that you wouldn't be able to get up to in work shouldn't necessarily be the kinds of things that you would try and get up to in your personal life either. So I think it's just about restraint more than anything else, and it's about creating professional relationships with everyone. That way you're never going to get caught out, you're never ever going to get done for sexual harassment or have any allegations made against you because you just didn't do it in the first place, right?